In this edition of Living Well, neurospine patient Aleeza Kempton talks about the life-saving care she received from neurosurgeon Jonathan McNeil.
I had been on my apartment all day doing homework and left late at night. The last thing I remember was packing my car. The accident happened an hour into the drive. I broke the left driver's side window with the left side of my head, and I fractured the entire side of my skull. And then flew out of the car 70 feet, landed on the back of my head, had contusions, lots of bleeding, lots of fractures.
We got a phone call around 1 o'clock in the morning from our emergency department, and they described a young lady who had been involved in a very severe motor vehicle accident. The emergency room doctor informed us that she had severe head injuries. Aleeza's biggest problem was what is described as a epidural hematoma, or a blood clot. The blood clot had become so large that it was starting to compress her brainstem. She was rushed emergently to the operating room, and this large blood clot was removed.
He was on call that night. He came into the hospital, he talked to me, and then he saved my life.
Her injuries were so severe, I spent the night here.
And then he slept on the couch, and then we went back in for more surgery, and then we've had a couple more.
So within a matter of minutes of her first operation, Aleeza was taken back to the operating room and had a brain operation on the right side. The operation technically was a success, but we knew that her brain was still very, very sick.
They just took really good care of me.
As of last month, I saw her back, and she's doing great. I think she has far exceeded any of our expectations, certainly this soon after such a severe injury.
He's my knight in shining armor. Well, he's the greatest guy I ever met. I mean, he loves me. You know, I mean, he'd just do anything for me. He slept on the couch for me in the hospital, and you know, he came in the night of my accident and he saved my life.
There's no denying there's something different about Aleeza Kempton, and if I had to pick one word, it'd be she's a fighter. And I think her drive to live, her drive to get better, has been an inspiration not only to me, but to every person that she's touched in this hospital. Our full team was entrenched in this patient's care, and it had everything to do with their outcome.
It's touched my heart how much they care.